Good evening to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another unboxing video, the series where I unbox my various streetwear, sneaker, and sometimes even jewelry purchases on the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be unboxing a shirt that I'm really keen to see how it looks. What I'm going to be unboxing is a very lovely second-hand grey Brooks Brothers button-up shirt I picked up from eBay. Okay, so to give you guys the rundown, I kind of talked about it in the previous the previous unboxing video where I unboxed this bolo tie and many other accessories. I work in an office job. For the colder seasons, I love wearing corporate attire. It's very lovely. In the spring and summer times where it's warming up, I like to change it up. It's more of a still preppy, but more of a, I would say, Ralph Lauren kind of look for the spring summer times. Looking at more linen fabrics, things like that. I may change it to being more corporate themed and I guess corporate in general, but I haven't gone down that pathway yet. Who knows, maybe in the future I will have linen suits and all that kind of thing for summer and wool suits for winter as I go through my office career. But one thing that I do want to focus on now that I've bought heaps of linen Ralph Lauren shirts, which are on their way, and all these Ralph Lauren pants to wear in the office and everything like that, is that I feel like I've locked myself down for a really nice wardrobe through spring, summer. I'm going to be comfortable and I'm not going to be sweating like crazy wearing corporate wear during that time. But then I'm thinking in 2026, back into that wintry kind of stage. And for years, I can't even remember when I did the video, but whenever I did the video where I unboxed my Uniqlo slim-fitting dress shirts, I've been wearing those since then. Lovely pair of shirts. Bought them in an extra large, lovely colors. They've been great all these years. But now I want to refine it more because there are some little things that I'd like to change about that shirt. I think it's slim-fitting. I'm not a slim guy. It's also short in the sleeves, especially now after I've washed it hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times. And I want to revitalize that part of my wardrobe. Problem is that corporate wear and dress wear for men, very expensive. Not that I have an issue spending money on clothing, as clearly shown by this channel. It's more so that I'm diving into a world that I'm not so familiar with, and I don't want to just spend hundreds and thousands of dollars straight away. I want to ease myself into it and find out what I like. And I've been looking at a lot of lovely dress shirts recently. Some that come in, sizes that have altered sleeve lengths and collar sizes and everything like that. It's been a great thing to explore. Love it. I didn't know that there was such a world, or I didn't know that there was such a world, but I'd never gone into that world. So it was very exciting to kind of see. And one thing that I saw regularly on Reddit forums, on a lot of recommendations, is the recommendation for Brooks Brothers. I thought, oh, okay, I'll look into these guys. I was reading comments to say that Brooks Brothers is the brand that the Mad Men wear in Mad Men. And I thought, oh, well, they always looked very stylish. Don't know if I necessarily agree with the thin ties and thin lapels, but I could be really critical there. It's just not for me. I really like thick lapels and thick ties. Either way, the dress shirts always looked really. And then I had to look at how much a Brooks Brothers t-shirt, or I should say shirt, would cost me. And it was around $200. And I was like, oof, lovely shirt. But I don't know if I want to spend that money without knowing it's the shirt. You know what I mean? So I went browsing on eBay, my favorite place, as you can tell by the last 15 videos that I've uploaded. And I found someone in Indiana, in the US. He was selling a Gray's Brooks Brother regular fit dress shirt in a gray for $5. What a perfect world it is where all those things connect up lovely and perfectly. So yeah, I decided to buy it because I had to look into the various different styles that dress shirts come in. And from what I could overarchingly see is that there were 3 off-the-rack styles that they come in. Classic fit, slim fit, and regular fit, if I want to say all 3. And from my understanding, a classic fit is more something that's mid-20th century, not skin tight. Slim, obviously going towards that more contemporary look that all men seem to really like, which is shirts that stick to their skin. Personally, for myself, that's not for me. I actually like shirts with a little bit of room to them, so I was looking at more the classic or regular fits to go with that. And when I saw this regular fit one for $5, I thought, what the hell? I might as well try it out and see how it kind of fits and take it from there. So I want to kind of explore that with you guys today. I want to see how this shirt will look on me and how it fits, and we can kind of take it from there. So I'm actually really excited to kind of start this journey with you guys to look at like the clothing that I can wear in the corporate side, and maybe this is a great jumping off point. So that was a big backstory to explaining that. Let's get into unboxing this shirt and see how it looks. One thing I'd also just like to share is this this lovely thank you sticker right here. I'll see if I can turn it. There you go. Thank you. That's nice. It's wholesome. It's wholesome. Anyway, yeah, if this goes really well, maybe I'll be buying Brooks Brothers shirts more often. But I bought this one in a 2XL. It's a gray color. Wasn't really going to complain about the color for $5. And it was in a regular cut, which is not the classic cut that I probably want. But I thought, well, it's a great starting point. Let's start with the regular cut and see if I like it or don't like it. There is nothing else in the bag that I can see. That's all good. We'll chuck that off to the side here. And here is the shirt. Straight off the bat, from feeling the fabric, it feels a lot softer than my Uniqlo dress-up shirts. Very lightweight, very nice fabric. We'll fold it completely out. Much wider than my, I mean, in saying that, I did buy an extra large, not a 2XL, but this 2XL, this is a big shirt. This is a very big shirt. What I do really like though, the button down collar, and I really like how large the, I guess, collar is in that circumstance. It means I have lots of space to put my tie in there, which I do really like. The sleeves, hopefully with all this extra width, I'll be able to have the sleeves that fit me quite nicely and actually all the way to my, I guess my hand. Yeah, all in all, hey look, this is a very lovely shirt for $5. It looks long enough, and also it's going to be a shirt with a pocket. I have not worn a shirt like that with a pocket in a long time. Since I first started working in an office and I bought like vintage secondhand button-down shirts and dress-up shirts, I haven't worn a shirt with a pocket here in a long time. That'll be something fun to do. But here it is completely unboxed. I guess I'll show you the tag as well. We'll get that right up to the camera. But it is the Brooks Brothers 2XL Regent shirt, the original polo shirt, all cotton, made in China. There you go. Well, let's chuck it on. Let's see how it looks. It's going to be very unironed, but that's a problem I can fix down the line. Okay, I'd love to hear some thoughts on this, because this is the thoughts that I have. One, the fabric, fantastic. It's lightweight. It doesn't feel anywhere. This is such a lovely fabric to be in. Love it. Whatever cotton they're choosing, keep choosing it. Absolutely. The shoulder width, love it. I feel like I could catch a football right now. I feel like I could play sport in this shirt. The shoulders, I have so much room. It's fantastic. The sleeves, let me just say this. For the first time ever, my sleeves are actually where they need to be. That's fantastic. The collar is probably a bit too much room. I have a little bit too much room around here. There's a gap. It was never going to be perfect, right? You're never going to get this perfect buying off the rack shirts and stuff like that. It's never going to be fantastic. But if you hit most of the bullet points, great. Then you can get the rest brought in. There's that circumstance as well. Overall width, it's very wide. Again, it's got that more regular classic look. It's not a slim fitting look, but I think for myself, you could almost argue too wide, but I'd like to hear the internet's thoughts on that. Is this too wide for a button-up shirt? Would love to hear your takes. I'll tell you one thing though, it makes it very nice to wear. the width, you know, there's so much room. Like I said, I feel like I could do so much in this. and it wouldn't be too hot, everything like that. It looks great. I wonder if it's, yeah, as you can see, there's heaps of fabric left over on the back of it because it's so wide. And also I am wearing pants that do come in at the waist quite a bit. So it would also accentuate that look of it looking too wide. But I gotta say, it's way more comfortable to wear than my Uniqlo shirts. I just hate that I now know that retail, these are $200. I'm absolutely gonna be hunting on eBay for this. In colors that I would more traditionally wear as well. This gray, it's fine. Would I want to wear it in white and black? Yes, those would be my more preferred colors. But so many lovely points about this shirt, and all I paid was $5 plus the $25 US shipping. Very nice shirt for what I got. So would I recommend Brooks Brothers as a great first jumping off point beyond Uniqlo to off the rack shirts? Yeah, I would. Now, would I recommend you go ahead to a retail store and spend $200 on it, only if you can try it in store and you know it's the perfect fit? But if you're like me and you are unsure, an eBay secondhand one, I think is a great alternative. This is a very lovely shirt. I love it. I want 5 more of them in white, 5 in black. I don't want to spend the price tag doing that though, because it's just expensive, but a lovely, lovely shirt. Nothing but praise. And really, like, I knew looking into this whole world that I was never going to get something off the rack that was going to fit perfectly straight away. You're very lucky if you do, because then your body type just fits very perfectly to whatever the off the rack size is. But if you can get something which is mostly correct and then get it tailored and fixed, that's what you do. Unless you want to spend like heaps of money on tailor-made shirts and or bespoke shirts, which, I don't know, man, maybe like much further into my career I would consider options like that. At the moment, I'm just in my mid-20s, figuring it out, getting it sorted. So maybe by my 30s I'll be buying those said shirts. But I think this is a lovely starting point. Maybe in the future you will see me buying a lot of Brooks Brothers dress shirts. But I'd love to hear from you. How do you feel about Brooks Brothers? Do you like them? Do you have any recommendations? I'd love to have that conversation with you guys down in that comment section below. And that's it, fully unboxed. I gotta say, again, that price point, $5 plus shipping, it's probably gonna get me addicted. Probably gonna be hunting all the way from Australia, all the Brooks Brothers shirts that are on eBay. But I mean, I could just buy them, but I also just hate spending money on like this kind of stuff, but also love spending money on this kind of stuff. It's a weird fine line of like, but if I could buy it secondhand off eBay, I'm gonna do it. I mean, I think even if I was to earn like multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, I feel like, knowing me and my personality, I'd still be like, but could I buy it off of eBay? Or just a secondhand market? I don't know. It's so ingrained in how I shop now. I mean, I think the only time I actually buy something at full price or retail is when I'm buying my favorite brands from Japan. And even then, I'm buying them from Japan because I don't want to spend the retail price in Australia buying them from an Australian retailer because it's too expensive. There's no winning. I've definitely inherited this from my father. I will be spending the least I possibly can so I can just not spend the money and spend it on other things, like buying shares and buying assets and all that stuff. It's just so ingrained. But anyway, enough about me, all about this shirt. Love it. Going to be picking up a lot more of them if I can even find them. I'm sure these are a hot commodity because, you know, it's an expensive shirt. If you can buy it cheap on eBay, why would you not? But I definitely rate them. I think it's a great shirt. The only downside is, well, all those downsides I actually mentioned, but they're not the worst downsides to have, because I can go get them fixed at a tailor. If I don't like it too wide, I can get it brought in. There's all those things. I'd much rather a shirt be too big than too small, because you can definitely fix it if it's too big. If it's too small, that's quite difficult to do. But Love it. Love the length of the sleeves. The collar is nice. It's not tight in any capacity. If anything, I could shrink it like 2 centimeters and it'd probably be perfect. Because as you can see straight away, there you go. Look at that. There's a gap. Can't really fix that. Can only pull the shirt down so many times, but even then, yeah, there it is. You notice these things only because I wore those Uniqlo shirts for like 2 to 3 years, and you notice what you like about them, what you don't like about them, and then when you try a different shirt, you know what you're looking for. But I only know that through wearing them for so long. So I say to you, if you're starting out, start, because then you're starting your journey to learn what you like, and I think you need to do that before you can just jump straight in. You can take as many recommendations on how many $5 shirts you can buy from eBay on the internet, but it's not until you try it that you know what you like and what you don't like. So pick up that secondhand shirt from eBay, try something, figure it out, and eventually you'll find something you like. I think this is a great step in the right direction on where I want to go. Hopefully with more purchases and more figuring it out, I'll get to the final destination that I like eventually. I hope to take you guys along with me on that journey as well. But that's everything I have to say about this lovely shirt. Let me know how you feel about it down in that comment section below. And of course, if you want me to unbox the various pickups that I do from eBay moving forward, just let me know by giving me the 3 indicators I always ask you for, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and if you haven't already, the best indicator you can give me is to subscribe to the channel. As mentioned in previous uploads, I'm trying to hit the subscriber milestone of 3,980 subscribers before the end of the month. Hopefully with your guys' continuous support, we'll be able to reach that milestone before the end of December. But this shirt has got me really excited and motivated to pick up more of them, guys. I'm definitely going to go hunting on eBay for more options, but I should also hold myself back because I have just bought a bunch more Ralph Lauren denim and supply pieces, which will be coming soon. My channel is just going to be me unboxing the various secondhand clothing that I buy off of eBay at this point. But it's so much fun. I really enjoy like searching and hunting on eBay and all that stuff. It's just really great. And also going to op shops as well. It's really nice to just pick up some nice ties and things like that from op shops. But yeah, that's everything I have to say about this lovely Brooks Brothers shirt. Going to be picking up more of those in the future if I can find them for a good price. Thank you for tuning in, and until the next Brooks Brothers video, until the next streetwear talk video, until the next unboxing video in general, I'll catch you later.